Incoming transmission.
Hello guys and welcome to the Gaming Vault. Time for another classic game review. Today's game is Max Payne 2, and this game is certainly no pain in the arse to play. On the contrary, most people will have good memories of the lush, slow motion diving about of the first game on PC, which was released way back in 2001. The second installment sees Max return in the same black comic film noir style as the first game. Again, the story is driven with many animated comic book style cut sequences. Again, a tragic love story is a strong underlying theme. Again, Max's dry humour and sarcastic quips are here to put a smile on all our faces. I would say the biggest improvement from the first game is the graphics. It's obvious the engine they used to build the first game has been upgraded, rather than built again from scratch. But these changes, although not massive, really put a nice sheen on the action. Again, bullet time is a strong feature, although it can be more satisfying to try and beat stages without it. Using it often, although cinematic, makes the standard game a little easy. That said, once you have completed the game on standard difficulty, there are quite a few much harder modes unlocked. In these modes you will need every resource you can muster should you choose to play through again on one of these hardcore modes. In this, the sequel, the sequences where you play as Mona does add a little variety to an often repetitive style of play, as do some of the new weapons, including a Dragunov-style sniper rifle. To say Max Payne's basic dynamic does not get old would be exaggerating somewhat, but the mixture of clean graphics and the lovely mashing noise of your dual Uzis is something to behold. Since the game is now pretty old, you should be able to run it on max settings without a problem, unless you are stuck in 1995 or something. It is the aesthetic quality of Max Payne in these action sequences that really needs to be emphasised. Using explosive weapons and the Molotov cocktails are just pure moments of gaming satisfaction. The way the bad guys' ragdoll physics cause them to flop around from one side of the room to the other, and the beautiful way you can interact with all the scenery really builds a very neat and intense shooting experience. When you're taking out multiple enemies, with pressurized gas cylinders blowing left and right, the empty cartridges skimming across the ground, bodies flying everywhere, these are moments that would make Arnie proud. I really like the original Max Payne games, and maybe this is my nostalgia talking, but in many ways prefer the first two games to the more recent Max Payne 3. Too much vanilla tones, anyone? Another thing often less present in the recent Rockstar incarnation are the small touches, how you interact with the environment. Click the answering machine on one of the villains' phones and you'll have gangsters demanding their debts, and angry girlfriends telling Vinnie Gogniti to do one. Various mini-series have been lovingly designed for the various televisions you come across in the game. If the temptation to blast the idiot box doesn't prove too difficult, you can watch such sagas as Lords and Ladies or Captain Baseball Bat Boy. The conversations of the heavies waiting around each corner for you are beautifully constructed, and you often find yourself waiting before getting spotted to get the lowdown on the latest mob gossip.
Tone it down. Just take everything. Leave them nothing.
Hey, be on the lookout. The Russians are sneaky bastards.
The game has so many little details. Too many, in fact, to recall in this review. But the point being that these details really make the game engaging. Max Payne was never just a shooting game. It's full of Easter eggs. Even a secret memorial to a Max Payne fan was hidden in the game. The first Max Payne game was way ahead of its time, and the good thing about Max Payne 2 is that it's essentially more of the same, but with added Valkyrie. If anything, this game is a fair bit longer than the first one, and the plot features many villains which you will have to dispatch on your way to the final showdown in Woden's mansion. This second game did not reinvent the wheel, but it really does deliver in giving us more of what we enjoyed in the first game. I think it does it much better than Max Payne 3, that feels like a totally different game. If you enjoyed the first game, you will love this one. It still stands up today as a simply amazing game. If you work hard at something, you'll get a piece of art that you can stand back and admire. And that is the case with this game. The small Finnish studio Remedy behind Max Payne 1 and 2 have really committed to this labour of love, and they have outdone a lot of big publishers. Overall, this is another really good game, and I have to give it a top-notch score to reflect this.
Such a nice young man, coming to see an old lady like me.
Just passing through, ma'am.
Such a nice boy. Not like the ones upstairs. They say they're renovating, but it's too quiet. They're up to no good. The doctor gave me pills for my hip, but it's all better now. You should take them. You look a bit pinched, dear. They're in the bathroom. With all these cleaners, you'd think that the place would be neater. I've heard them talking in the corridor. Peeping Toms. Oh, I remember sunlit days in the countryside with my Ben. Or was that something I saw on TV?